Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor. Here with my father,
Kevin.
And today we are doing what we kind of do towards the end of every year. We did this last year. We catch up on records that we haven't done that have released this year. It's a record that came out this year. Lots of hype. Lots of people talked about it. I know 2 or 3 songs just through radio play, and I've heard them everywhere.
Good.
You guessing?
In a woman's world.
No, it's not Katy Perry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We are doing your very first Ariana Grande project.
Oh my God. Wow.
You haven't listened to an Ariana Grande project.
No.
But Ariana Grande, let me tell you about my history with her music. Got into her around, I guess it was 2019, maybe 2018, whenever Sweetener came out. You know a little bit, but not much about her. What would you say?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly what I know about her. I know that she is
actress.
I know that she started as an actress, but I've watched her mostly on interviews, to be honest, because I watched a lot of talk shows.
Yeah,
late night. So I've seen her do other people's impressions.
She's very funny.
She's funny, and she does the Celine Dion. She did Kelly Clarkson. I think she did a contest where they were both in booths. Did you see that?
Yeah,
with Kelly Clarkson stuff. Yeah, and she just killed it every time, right?
Yeah.
But she's really funny. She's sweet. I know that Mac loved her. I mean, that's a big chunk for me. And
track number 1, intro, and then in brackets, end of the world.
Fuck, I still love scratching. It's so nostalgic for me.
How can I tell if I'm in the right relationship? Aren't you really supposed to know that shit? Feel it in your bones and own that shit. And I had this interaction I've been thinking about for like 5 weeks. Wonder if he's thinking about it too and smiling. Tell the truth, and make it worse for you.
You know her voice is ready to go. Very nice. You know, I like starting with the scratching.
That was a really beautiful intro.
What a sweet voice. Like I was saying, you can hear her voice at any point. She
could go right up.
She's like a Honda Ninja. You know what I mean?
What's a Honda Ninja?
Motorcycle.
Oh,
like
okay.
It's like, wah! You know what I mean? Like literally, you know what I mean? She could do that. Like it's like, trying to idle a Ninja in first gear and you're on the highway and you're doing that.
And then you just crank it up.
You just either
a
second or whatever. You can feel it. I'm trying to get you. Like she could just go.
Let's get into track number 2. It's called Bye.
Wow. Wow, disco. We got some porno wah. There's going to be some funky shit going on.
This ain't the first time I've been hostage to these tears. I can't believe I'm finally moving through my fears. At least I know
Great shots.
how hard we tried, both you and me. Didn't
Great. I love those shots there.
we? So I grabbed my stuff, quietly just put love Bye, bye.
Yeah.
Boy, bye. Bye, bye. It's over, yeah. It's over, yeah. You know, I'm stronger than I think. Usually I join you on
This gives me my disco, man. Seriously.
But just turn the music up. Maybe someday we'll look back with love. My stuff quietly just put love in the driveway. It's bye bye, boy bye. Over, it's over, yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. This is scratching my disco, man. It's That's it. Just so shake in the left. Just
a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just. That was great.
That was a tune and a half.
Bye.
Yeah. Very disco. You said it was scratching your disco man.
Oh, my disco
You kept
man.
saying this was scratching my disco man. I'm assuming this is someone you know.
No, I've been scratching my disco man.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
It's all in the spacing, isn't it?
Yeah, you didn't space it.
The
correctly.
enunciation. It's scratching my disco man.
Yeah. I didn't know what you were saying there. But track number 3, Don't Want to Break Up Again.
I fall asleep crying. You turn up the TV. You don't wanna hear me. One more sleepless night. I'm too much for you, so I really gotta do the thing I don't wanna do. No, I don't. I don't wanna fuck with your head. It's breaking my heart to keep breaking yours again.
I love the way this is flowing.
Yeah.
Made it so easy. Spent so much on therapy. Blame my own codependency. But you didn't even try.
These are really great vocal runs.
Yeah.
Won't abandon me again for you.
What I'm going to be honest here. I didn't think that Ariana had the R&B flair to her, like I'm fucking with right now. Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, I didn't know it.
You didn't know that she had that side drum.
I didn't know that.
Just one kiss goodbye with tears in our eyes. Hope you won't regret me. Hope you still think fondly of a little lie. Wanna fuck with your head. It's breaking my heart.
You know what? Mom, I got to tell Mom to listen to these songs because she always complains I use the F-bomb too much. We got Sabrina, we got Ariana.
A lot of F-bombs.
Yes. Her voice is so... I'm going to use the S word.
Yes.
Smooth.
Very smooth.
Like, it is... I keep hating using analogies, but I'm not going to even use butter, but...
It's like a hot knife through butter.
It is. It's just... There is not a flaw in her vocal performance. And what I'm reading the lyrics, you're not reading the lyrics. So I'm looking...
I'm reading a little bit, yeah.
Yep. I'm going through here and I'm going...
How is she going to say this?
Yes, and I've done that with a lot of hip hop artists. I'm like, how's she going to fit this in? Oh, no, that ain't going to work. Oh, she's making it work.
I was following along for that track just on the computer here, and I was looking at the lyrics too, having the same thought. I was like, how is she going to make this word work?
Yeah.
But she was doing it in such, like, the verses were so uniquely phrased.
Yes.
And I really love that because it caught me off guard. Track number 4, Saturn Returns, Interlude. And we'll let that play into track number 5. It's the title track, Eternal Sunshine.
Relying on our cleverness or relying, just kind of floating along. Saturn comes along and hits you over the head, hits you over the head, hits you over the head and says, wake up! It's time for you to get real about life and sort out who you really are.
I don't care what people say. We both know I couldn't change you. I guess you could say the same. Can't rearrange truth. I've never seen someone lie like you do. This loop.
I loved her loop.
So now we play our separate scenes. Now she's in my bed, laying on your chest. So I try to wipe my mind, just so I feel less insane. So now we play separate scenes.
There's that heavy vocal there.
My chest, now I'm in my head, wondering how it ends. Won't break, can't shake this fate. Rewrite, deep breaths, tight chest, life, death, rewind. Won't break, can't shake this fate. Rewrite, deep breaths, tight chest, life, death.
I really like the interlude. I really like the how she was like messing around with the almost like the frequency and stuff. It kind of this weird staticky thing going on. The song I enjoyed, but it wasn't anything too crazy for me. I think it's because I really liked the first few songs a lot. Their structure, I felt like that one. Looks like it's the longest song on here. And you can kind of like, but towards the end, I was like, okay, there wasn't much change in it. So that one wasn't crazy for me, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Track number 6, Supernatural.
Don't want nobody else around me. Just need you right here. You're like the only thing that I see. I do want you to make it yours. It's like supernatural. Stars possess me, but I don't mind it all. It's like supernatural. It's taking over me. Don't wanna fight the fall. It's like supernatural. I want you to come claim it. I do. You to come name it. I do.
We got a lot of bridges here.
I do like that about this album with the bridges. I feel like it doesn't happen too often nowadays.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, that one, I like that song, but it was just a little too polished. I think like, if I'm going to use a song on here that I really enjoy there was so much space with like the wah guitar and the spacing of the drums and everything. This one felt like it was very, I don't know, compact.
It's catchy as fuck. It's still going in my head.
Well, that's the thing. It's catchy. It's just the way it was produced. So maybe it has room to grow on me. And honestly, I think, if the song was called Natural, maybe you have it less overproduced. But it's called Supernatural. So I think having everything, like so many vocal layers and no breathing room kind of gives it this huge
true
feeling. Track number 7, True Story.
This is a true story about all the lies you fantasize about you and I. This is a true story about all the games. Give me love now, give me love.
So this is to her, the media outlets. So if you go from that.
These drums.
Yeah. Great.
Pop Smoke bass.
Great programming.
This is a good song.
This is great. I love that this is a true story about all the lies.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, but the production on this one is great.
Yeah. We both look at each other like that. Boom.
This might be my second favorite right now after Bye. Or maybe my favorite. I don't know. It's really well produced.
It's really good.
And I love that you gave me the context because it makes it so much better.
Okay, who?
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
There, that's the end of the song.
Yeah.
That drum reminds me of that Beyonce song with Jack White. Remember?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Fire track.
Great song.
True story.
Might be my favorite so far.
Yeah, that was...
Track number 8, The Boy Is Mine.
I have to just say that this is the first time I heard that song, and then I watched the videos.
Yeah.
I literally fell in love with Brandy and Monica.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could not stop listening to that song.
How can it be you and me? Might be meant to be, can't unsee it, but I don't wanna cross no scene. I'm usually so unproblematic, so independent.
Listen to that.
The boy is mine. I can't wait to try him. Let's get intertwined. The stars they align. The boy is
For sure, it's not a cover.
No, but
There's-
this is really good, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to see the remix now.
Yes. Yeah.
The boy is divine. Please know this ain't what I planned for. Probably wouldn't bet a dime on my life.
See how this gave space here? After that chorus, it's fucking beautiful. You can just hear her voice. You can have the shivers. You can do whatever you want to her voice.
So now I'm very curious about the remix.
The Boy Is Mine takes inspiration from the classic 1990s hit song by the same title of Brandy and Monica. Grande's track functions as a indirect sequel, according to her in an interview with Zach Sang. It is said to be the elevated version of the leaked unreleased song Fantasize, which went viral on TikTok in 2023. Since then, many fans have clamored for a real 90s-inspired pop record from her. Pop R&B. I agree. Yeah. According to songs released in an interview on Apple Music with Zane Lowe, Ariana details how the Boy Is Mine and True Story work as sister tracks, whereas The Boy Is Mine is the bad girl anthem that True Story sets up. Okay, so it wasn't Following the popular reception of the track and its music video, Brandy and Monica would reunite with Grande for the first time, creating a remix of both songs released on June 21st, 2024.
Track number 9. Yes. And
I always wonder how they're gonna drop. That's the most exciting thing. Got head claps.
I think it was a pretty solid lead single. You'll hear it. It's pretty infectious.
Holy shit! Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Give me a rum and coke and a bunch of hot, sweaty people.
Yeah, I want to be in Ibiza right now.
I'm in an orgy in a basement. Oh, this is great.
That kind of sounded like the I'm Too Sexy.
Yes. I was just going to say. Big time. This bridge here gives me a real Madonna, where Madonna breaks down in Vogue, I think. She talks, whispers.
Did you catch that line? You didn't comment on that line.
Which one? Oh.
Why do you care so much whose dick I ride?
That was a good track.
Yeah, a good lead single. I like that one.
Very, very good. Very good.
It's weird that this is the first time I noticed that I'm Too Sexy sounding drum
Phil. Yeah.
Where is that again? I'm trying to find it. It was it around here?
I'm too sexy.
Oh, shit, doesn't it sound like that?
That's the exact Phil.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
You know what I mean, and I do.
We're going to get stuck on this, man.
Track number 10. We Can't Be Friends. Then in brackets, Wait for Your Love.
I didn't think you'd understand me. Or even try.
I love her voice. Like this.
I don't wanna tiptoe, but I don't wanna hide. But I don't wanna feed this monstrous fire. We can't be friends, but I'd like to just pretend. You cling to your pain.
Weekend feeling a little bit, right?
Yes. That
The synth.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got a little bit. Gives me a weekend feel. I
well,
don't know.
that's Dawn FM synths.
Yeah.
Hands down, my pants.
Me and my truth, we sit in silence.
Fucking great.
I like the structure of this song.
So do I. This is my first real shiver up my back. The frisson.
You got me misunderstood, but at least I look this good. We can't be friends, but I'd like to just pretend. You cling to your papers and pens and love.
This song makes me sad.
I'll wait for your love.
And a part of that is hearing her voice,
I'll wait for your love.
that human
raw.
element. Yeah, because it really, with not a lot going on, we get another bridge here, which I'm always excited.
I love where her voice is sitting there when she went
Yeah.
through that run.
Right.
Like here she goes far back.
I
I
know.
love that. Whoever mixed this.
Just pretend you cling to your papers and
I like this song a lot.
Yeah, I can see why this is.
The bigger one.
Yeah.
It's really catchy.
I'm becoming a Grande fan.
Yeah, I mean I've been a Grande fan, and
Yeah.
you know,
Well, I'm green to her. Like I know her with The Weeknd with one song.
and Mac.
And Mac, yeah. But I mean, that's just other than Mac. That was a fucking absolutely beautiful track. Having her bare bones at the beginning, just having her vocal,
Lots of space to hear
lots
her
of space
voice.
to hear her voice, and I can't articulate that enough. It's like, who did we watch the other day, and I was just blown away by? Yes, we're holding hands. You can't see. I'm holding his hand behind. Jack Antonoff.
Yes.
I was watching him on Mixing with the Masters, and he
Yes,
was
yeah.
talking about
the 1975
and just the way to keep things simple.
track number 11. I'm not saying this. This is the track. I wish I hated you.
Well, I wish I hated you, but then you must love me then,
True. Yeah.
right?
hung all my clothes in the closet you made.
Voice is really close
Your
up again.
shoes
Yeah.
still in boxes, I send them your way, hoping life brings you no new pain. I rearrange my memories, I try to rewrite our life, but no matter how, I wish I hated you.
I thought that was going to be a long thing.
Wish that weren't true.
It was Piccolo.
Wish there was worse to you. I wish you were worse to me.
It's a sweet song.
Yeah, I wish I hated you. Our shadows dance in a parallel plane. From
That
the
arpeggio through the whole song is really nice.
Yes.
I like
Yeah.
it.
how I try to
It puts you in a dream state, eh?
It's very dreamy.
You're like this, yeah.
no matter how I want to, and no matter how easy things could be if I did. I wish that weren't true. Wish there was worse to you.
See, those breaths are.
Wish you were
Yeah.
worse to
Everything.
I'm glad they kept them in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I wish I hated you.
Hey, we're getting to the end of the album. Getting my favorites.
Yeah. It's two really good songs back to back.
Yeah, like really, really good back to back
Very
ones. Well,
emotional ones.
and what they were both sparse.
Yeah. And the vocals were
Yeah.
were right up in the mix.
Yeah, and you could hear her voice. You know, there's one part where she's just went about a little bit deeper in her throat, which is like I've heard her do it on talk shows where she can go down.
Yeah.
So she's
But then she'll go.
but she had it. She just went for 1 millisecond just down a little bit to show that that
has
throatiness.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But that, you know what, the song shows to her character. I love the lyrics in the song. You know, This is like little nuances. I hung all my clothes in the closet you made.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your shoes still in boxes. I send them your way, hoping life brings you no pain. I have heard one track because I saw the video for it off Dua Lipa's album. I think it's the last track.
Yeah, I don't know the album. I haven't listened to it yet, but the new one, Radical Optimism.
Yes, and it's about... I followed Dua Lipa for quite a long time, right?
Yeah, that's why the restraining order is.
That's why. Yeah, I got this big heavy thing on my
this ankle bracelet.
Yeah, and I knew. I remember seeing her boyfriend. I forget his name, but anyways, she wrote a song on the album. I think it's the last track. We can listen to it if we do the album, or we can listen to it today or whatever. But it is basically saying. It's just saying, like, you know what I mean? I really wish you all truly,
the best,
I wish you the best. I love you.
Going forward.
We
didn't work out.
We didn't work out, but I love you. And for everything, you know what I mean? Like, unless something fucking drastic, like cheating or something happens.
That's why she said, I wish I hated you. Like, she's going through her head, like, I wish you treated me worse. I wish there was some reason.
Yeah,
I
but
could
it
hate
just
you.
didn't work.
It didn't work.
And you know what? That just shows that what a person she is.
Track number 12, Imperfect. For you.
My boy, come take my hand. Throw your guitar and your clothes in the backseat.
These are deep.
Yeah.
There's the deep.
They don't understand, but I'll hold your hurt in the box here beside me.
Great.
How could we know we'd rearrange all the cosmos? We crashed and we burned, fucked up, anxious, too much, but I love you like you need me to. Imperfect for you, messy.
This is great.
Yeah. This is
Stressed, but I'm not like that since I met you. Imperfect for you. Let's go tonight. How could we know we'd make the bad stuff delightful?
love how she's singing this song.
This is one of my favorites.
I'm
Yeah.
glad we crashed and burned. I know we'll be there for each other when we feeling fucked up, anxious.
3 tracks in a row, but it's
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
good. And I love the Imperfect for You. How it's
Yeah.
such a,
Yeah.
Stressed, but I'm not like that since I met you. Imperfect for you.
like it goes
Yeah, yeah,
up.
it goes up, yeah.
Perfect for you.
That was fucking. That gets a hand clap from me. Woo!
Me too.
Yeah.
That was a lovely song.
Yeah.
Like 3 tracks in a row that I'm just.
Yeah.
Well, no, 4. Yes, and is great.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, since Supernatural, it's all been phenomenal. The only one that I'm not crazy about, which I'll have to return to, is Supernatural. Because
Yeah.
True Story, Boys Mine, Yes, and We Can't Be Friends, I Wish I Hated You, Imperfect for You, just a flawless run.
Yeah,
right
yeah, yeah.
there. These are all great
Yeah.
songs, and I loved everything about that song.
Yes. No, that was.
Especially the chorus or the title drop of the song, how it would rise up.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
the
She did
voice.
that. Yeah.
Really great song.
I can I see the credits here? Oh fuck! I'm not even gonna have to say who it is.
Max Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max Martin.
I think he's all over this record. Track number 13, Ordinary Things.
Oh, the old horns.
We could go pop all the champagne in California. We could have omakase in Tokyo if you wanna be done. But I don't want anything but more time.
That's so true, eh?
Yeah.
No matter what we do, there's never gonna be an ordinary thing. No ordinary things for you. It's funny, but it's true.
This is a really cute song.
It is. That's just life, right?
Yeah.
When he'd come home and I'd see him and if this gets off that train, never go to bed without kissing goodnight. It's the worst thing to do. Don't ever, ever do that. And if you can't and if you don't feel comfortable doing it, You're in the wrong place. Get out.
That was cute. I like that ending.
That was fantastic.
That was, and some wise words from her Nonna there.
Yeah,
I like that. Never go to bed without kissing goodnight.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing you can do. Don't ever do that. And if you can't, and if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you're in the wrong place. Get out.
What a fucking great track. I got teary-eyed there at the end because
that was a beautiful song.
I have to say this is really, really, really for me one of the albums where it started out and I wasn't sure about it, and
just it gets better.
And then I'm like, this is good. You know, it's crazy. You can go into these things like you and I do, and you have this preconceived notion, idea of who they are and what they are, who they are as a writer and artist, and then at the end of it, you go, "Fuck, I love this person."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's happened many times.
I know it's great, and it's like I know I liked her from the talk shows, and I thought she had a great personality talking to Kimmel and Fallon and everybody. Mm-hmm. But I really I think she's the love for Mac and vice versa, the way Mac loved her, and I remember we had her up here, one of her albums, during one of the Mac things, and I'm like, oh man, I've never really heard her. But going through the album, it's you really do learn a little bit about something. You know, you're obviously not like sitting down and walking,
talking to them,
and walking 100 miles in their shoes. But you do get a good insight into who they are, and just her love for her Nonna, and just the way she's gone through adversities and stuff like that. Really, really sweet album.
I had a lot of fun this afternoon. I hope you had fun.
I had lots of fun. I have a new artist.
Yeah.
Which is fucked because she's been 7 albums.
Yeah.
I have a new artist
after her 7th record.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new here, feel free to check out some of our other reactions on the channel. We've done other pop artists, but we've done all kinds of genres, hip-hop, rock, electronic, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And if you want the video completely uncut, you can check it out on Patreon. You also get access to the Discord and all our other videos uncut, so you don't have to hear the chopping and everything like that. But I try my best to chop it nicely.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, you know what? There's been a lot of kudos on where you've been chopping things.
Well, and Ayrton mostly, our editor, one of my best friends. He edits for us sometimes. He's really good at chopping. He's like the chopping master.
Yeah.
I always get comments on his videos where it's like, man,
do you feel bad?
Yeah, people are like, dude, you did so good on this video. Why was your last video so badly edited? And I'm like, fuck. Well, I did the last video and he did this one.
You know how we make you look better?
Wow.
You let me do one.
Yeah. True. No, uncut on Patreon. Feel free to check it out and go listen to the album if you haven't already. Give it a listen without us yapping in between. So take care, guys. We'll see you soon. Much love and
take
peace.
Care.